Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Prem here, and welcome back to Growth Every Day. This is day 4. Today we got after it with some skips again in the morning. Like I said, I like to do my skipping sequence every morning. This week I did a little bit of a different one. So usually I would do 2 sets forward skips, 2 sets backward skips, and then 2 sets karaoke. But today I did 1 set forward, 1 set backward, 1 set karaoke, and I added 1 set of A skips, 1 set of B skips, and 1 set of, I don't know exactly what they're called, but I like to call them scissor skips. You just keep a straight leg and you contact the ground on the forefoot, but you're keeping your leg straight, so it's relying entirely on like hip extension. So I did that today. As you can see, I sped up some of the videos because you've seen this all before, and I honestly wanted to keep this video a little bit shorter in length. After that, I did some Bulgarian split squats and some Nordics. And I know I cannot do a full Nordic. I wish. That is the goal. But you'll see that later on in the video. The topic I wanted to discuss today was actually how to start lifting and like getting used to new movement patterns. And the reason I wanted to talk about this today was because when I was doing my Bulgarian split squats today, man, it was nasty. It was a little bit of a new movement pattern for me because I'm not really used to doing Bulgarian split squats. It's not a movement pattern that I practice on a daily basis. And so because of that, like I was really struggling with that movement pattern. As you'll see in the videos that are going to come up, I lose my balance. It's hard to, hold the weight. My grip is hurting. I'm not used to moving in that motor pattern. And I think from there, like I was like, man, like this is tough, and the only reason I was able to even add weight in the first place, I was comfortable doing that was because, I have a good squat, I know my biomechanics. Like I said, like I know how to lift, safely. But it was still tough, and I think it's about to show up right here. Yeah. Some of these split squats, I mean, it was tough. Like I really lost my balance. Like on this first set, you can see like I lost my balance and I was like, man, I got to nope out of this set because I had to try it again. Like I took a little bit of rest and I tried it again. I'm holding 50s in each hand. And again, not crazy heavy for me personally. So I know a lot of you are probably like, why are you going so heavy? When you don't even know the motor pattern. This is not crazy heavy for me. I was literally doing sets of 5 here. And the reason I did this was kind of to be more specific with my sprint training, working on that unilateral quad strength that you see like in block starts. And you can also see I'm leaning forward a little bit to kind of simulate that position. But, I think this was a good lesson. There's a good lesson here of, you're not going to be good at something the first time you try it. And no, this is not my first time doing Bulgarian split squats, but it's my first time in months, that I'm really, really doing them to exercise, not just to mess around and, just practice. So you're not going to be good at something off the bat. Maybe certain things, yeah, you will be better, when you start than others, but nobody's an expert when they start doing something. So if you're getting into lifting and you're getting into athletic training and you're feeling discouraged because, you can't squat, you can't deadlift, you can't overhead press, you can't bench press, you don't know how to sprint, you're looking at videos of yourself and you're like, wow, I look like trash, and you're getting down on yourself because of that, trust the process, man. Keep getting out there, keep being safe with what you're doing, and just keep doing it, because at the end of the day, we learn through repetition. That's how we as human beings learn. We learn through repetition, right? You think because, I lose my balance on these split squats, you can see like, they're not perfect at all. By no means am I doing these perfectly, but I'm doing them safely, right? I'm doing them effectively. And when I lose my balance, I get right back on and I complete my set. I don't have any pain, no joint pain, no, overt muscular pain other than the fact that, my quads are burning because these suck, and that's what's going to make the difference, is the fact that you show up for yourself, and that goes with anything. So you keep sprinting, keep practicing motor patterns, and you will get better at them. Strength is a neural thing. It's in the muscle. There's a hypertrophy component, how big the muscle is, but it's also how fast and how efficiently can you fire in that motor pattern. And that's all the central nervous system. So when you're learning, you need to take time to learn. You need to give yourself, you need to give yourself a lot of empathy, a lot of compassion, to be like, I'm not good at this right now, but I will keep going with it. I'm not going to judge myself, because one day if I keep doing this, I know I will be sufficient and I will be good at this, because that's just how learning works. And here you can see I'm doing some some Nordics. I'm going to put that in quotes because I'm not doing the full Nordic. For those of you who haven't tried this movement, it is crazy difficult. And a big goal of mine is to hit a full Nordic hamstring curl, which is controlling all the way down to where my chest touches the bench and then all the way back up. So here I'm just doing some negatives, and you can see I'm not going down that far. You know, I'm barely getting breaking 15, 20 degrees from like a 90-degree angle that I start at, you know. And like I said, you know, I used to be so much better at these. I used to be able to get down like really, really close, like almost control the entire negative. But I haven't done these in so long. You know, I got off the grind, you know, I had the treatment, and, you know, at the end of the day, I just didn't do them. You know, I just didn't do it, right? But now that I'm back on it, I'm not going to be discouraged that, oh, if I started earlier, I would be so much farther, or like, these suck, like I'm barely doing anything. No, I'm not going to get down on myself like that, because I know that with continued repetition, right, safe repetitions, that I will get better at this movement. And you know, everybody has to start somewhere with everything. So that's kind of the message I want to spread today. Don't get down on yourself because you're starting something new and you're not good at it, okay? I guarantee you 99% of people are also not good at it when they start. Everybody has to start somewhere. Be patient with yourself. It is a lifelong pursuit. You know, that goes with fitness. That goes with mental, you know, your mindset. You know, that goes with anything new that you're starting in your life, a new job, a new school, you know, forming friendships, forming relationships, you know. Things take time, so give yourself that time. But that is the end of my workout here. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is day 4. I'm going to come out with a video tomorrow, definitely. I'm really enjoying this, and I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.